Parliament witnesses noisy scene on Tuesday as both the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha were disrupted by protest. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla appealed to all parties to allow the House to function and said discussion was important for the nation. However, continuous protest forced both houses to adjourn until 2 p.m. Later today, the Lok Sabha will hold a 6-hour debate on the Public Examination Amendment Bill 2026. Congress leaders Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra are expected to participate. The opposition says its support is stronger exam law but wants the government to answer questions over police action against protesting students. The Cockroach Janata Party has claimed that all FIRs filed against protesters will be withdrawn. Party spokesperson Saurav Das and Ratna Singh released a video at 1 am and said they had held talks with government representatives, including Delhi police officials. According to CJP, the official showed a Bihar Home Department press release stating that all cases against protesters would be withdrawn and no future action would be taken. The party also said the government assured that protesters would remain safe in every state and promised to issue an official notification to ensure no one faces action later. A petition has been filed in the Supreme Court demanding a complete ban on the use of pellets gun for crowd control. The petition was submitted by former IPS officer Yashovardhan Azad and 2 others. The 2 petitioners claimed they were injured by pellet guns during the Parliament Chalo March held in Delhi on July 20th. The plea has been filed through Advocate Vrinda Grover. The petition argues that pellet guns can cause serious injuries and should not be used against protesters. The Supreme Court is expected to hear the matter in the coming days. Senior advocate Kapil Sibal has announced a contribution of ₹1 crore to the fund created by the Cockroach Janata Party. The fund has been set up to provide legal help to students facing criminal cases linked to recent protest and education-related issues. CJP spokesperson Saurav Das said many students across the country may need legal support despite government assurance. He added that the party is in touch with Supreme Court lawyers to assist affected students. Kapil Sibal also appealed to lawyers across India to contribute and support the legal aid fund for students.
ये लोग खुद वेबसाइट बनाएंगे, उस वेबसाइट पे जो वकील लोग मदद करना चाहते हैं वो अपना नाम देंगे, कहाँ वो रहते हैं, किस तरह से मदद करेंगे, प्रो बोनो मदद करेंगे या उनके पास कुछ थोड़ा बहुत देना पड़ेगा। तो इस संदर्भ में मैंने कहा है कि मैं अपनी ओर से 1 करोड़ रुपया दूंगा, अपनी ओर से 1 करोड़ रिपोर्ट दूंगा और साथ में ये आग्रह करूंगा हिंदुस्तान के वकीलों को और बाकी लोगों को कि वो भी हमारा इस फंड में पैसा दें।
US President Donald Trump says friendly talks with Iran are continuing and he hopes both countries can find a peaceful solution. Speaking to reporters on Air Force One, Trump said the discussions are moving in a positive direction. However, he warned that if the talks fail, the United States will restart airstrikes on Iran. Trump said America will do what it did before if there is no agreement. After nearly 2 weeks of attacks, no new strikes have taken place in the last 3 days. Trump said the pause was requested by mediating countries to give diplomacy another chance. Iran has also not carried out any fresh attacks so far. At least 8 people were reportedly killed after security forces opened fire on protesters in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir on Monday. The protesters had boycotted the local elections and were marching against the Pakistan government, demanding their rights and protesting alleged misrule. The incident took place in Muzaffarabad, where thousands of people gathered during voting. Several others were also reported injured in the firing. The reported deaths have increased tension in the region. Pakistani authorities have not yet released a detailed official statement, while protest leaders have strongly condemned the use of force against demonstrators. US President Donald Trump has defended the possible sale of F-35 fighter jets to Turkey, saying America alone will decide which countries can buy its weapons. Speaking to reporters aboard Air Force One, Trump said Turkey has been a reliable ally and no country can tell the United States what it should sell. His remarks came after Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reportedly opposed the deal, warning it could affect the balance of power in the Middle East. Trump and Netanyahu are expected to meet at the White House to discuss Iran, regional security and the Israel-Lebanon situation. Indian stock markets opened in the green on Monday, showing positive investor sentiment. The Sensex gained around 100 points and was trading near 76,900. The Nifty also moved higher by about 50 points, trading close to the 24,000 mark. A strong buying was seen in IT and FMCG stocks, helping the market stay in positive territory. Investors are closely watching corporate earnings, global market trends and economic updates for further direction. Market experts say buying in heavyweights stock is supporting the rally, while overall sentiment remains cautiously optimistic. India celebrated another proud moment at the Commonwealth Games as Sharmila Dhankar won the country's second gold medal. She claimed gold in the women's para shot put F57 event with a season best throw of 9.81 meters. Her excellent performance placed her at the top of the podium. India also earned a bronze medal in the same event through Shilpa K. Shaila. Earlier, Sarvesh Koshare became the first Indian to win a silver medal in the high jump event. These achievements have added to India's growing medal tally and boosted the nation's confidence. Heavy rain has caused serious damage in several states. In Himachal Pradesh, Chamba flash flood and mud entered many homes and shops after heavy rainfall. More than 10 vehicles were damaged by rocks and debris. In Uttarakhand, landslides blocked roads in Chamoli, Tehri, Uttarkashi and Rudraprayag. The Kedarnath highway remains closed and the pilgrimage has been stopped from Sonprayag for safety. In Madhya Pradesh, 3 people including an 11-year-old boy died after lightning strikes. In Chhattisgarh, 3 young men lost their lives in separate drowning incident caused by the ongoing monsoon. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.